Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just filmed a video and I decided, since I finished quicker than I thought and Wyatt's still sleeping, that I would film another video just to, I guess, lighten my workload on videos and editing. That way I can kind of be ahead of my schedule and be ahead of myself. So I'm excited to film this video. I've done this video a few times, but then I didn't put it up because I just didn't like the way it was or what I was talking about. So I'm just going to kind of do this, and even if I don't like it, I think I'm going to just put it up there because I really think this video is important, and I think it would answer a lot of questions that some of my friends and family have for me, but they might be too afraid to ask me. So I'm just going to go ahead and talk about what I'm going to talk about. So I have what is called Tourette's, and I don't have a huge form of it. I just have a mild form, which my neurologist sometimes mentions it's called tics, and people can see them. I know they can see them, and sometimes people look at me funny when I do them. Sometimes people even ask me, like, what are you doing? What's wrong? Like, what's wrong with your face? My son even sometimes makes fun of my face. I blink my eyes a lot. That's one of my tics that I do, and my son actually makes fun of me. And he blinks his eyes so many times when he sees that, or when I'm getting mad at him, he'll blink his eyes, and then I can't help but laugh because that's how he sees it. He just thinks I'm blinking so many times. But I am getting way off topic right now. So I looked up the definition on WebMD, and this is what it said. Tourette syndrome is a problem with the nervous system that causes people to make sudden movements or sounds called tics that they can't control. For example, someone with Tourette's might blink or clear their throat over and over again. Some people may blurt out words they don't even intend to say. So I have more of a motor tic. I do facial things, like I blink my eyes, I roll my neck, shrug my shoulders, I lick my lips a lot, and sometimes you'll see that in the video, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't want to post it because, you know, people can see my tics. But sometimes it's just mistaken for me licking my lips. But I really wanted to make this video to, first off, answer questions that some family and friend would have for me, just because I know it's not something people want to ask me about. And I do notice when people notice, and I don't care if you ask me about it. Sometimes it does hurt my feelings when, like, it gets mentioned a lot. But it's a part of me, and I've kind of just learned to deal with it. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is just because I am self-conscious about something doesn't mean I hide myself from the world, or that I can't be a mom or a wife or anything like that. I am a normal human. I function fine. I could do everything that any other 23-year-old can do. It doesn't stop me from anything. It does bother me more at some points of the day than others. My Tourette's come out when I am tired, or when I am stressed, or when I'm anxious for something. If I have, for example, like it was school, if I have a test coming up, or if I have a lot of homework to do, or if I can't like figure everything out, I get really stressed and overwhelmed, and that's when my tics come out. Or if I get really tired, so at nighttime I'll know when I have to go to bed because my body is just like doing all these tics and I can't control them and I can't stop them. So that is when my tics come up and when they are noticeable. I also made like a little list of what I want to talk about. So Tourette's is a genetic disease. I don't know if it's called a disease or whatever, but it is genetic, it is hereditary, whatever. I think that it's on my dad's side more than anything. I don't notice it on my mom's side, so I definitely think it's on my dad's side, but I don't think anyone else has been diagnosed. Like I have, my mom took me to the doctor because we noticed these. They just came on all of a sudden one day. I think I was about 12 years old when I went to the doctor for the first time, and that is what they called them. And now that I am old enough, I do more research about it because sometimes it bothers me so much. I just want to know what's causing it. And I think I got it when I started taking ADHD medication when I was 9 years old. So that was about 3-4 years until I started having my tics. And what worries me now is that my oldest son is kind of hyper, and I'm worrying that with my oldest son, I worry that he is so hyper that it'll cause an effect on him when he's in school. He won't be able, because I don't want to put any of my kids on medication for ADHD or ADD because I saw the effects on me, and since I have it and it is genetic, my kids are bound to get it, and I think that I wouldn't have gotten it if I wasn't on ADHD medication, but I don't think anything has shown until after I was on it. So I don't think my parents could have been aware of it, or I don't even think my parents would have known anyways, you know? I only know because I look up, you know, what causes it or how does it start. So that's how I found out. But there's no cure for Tourette's or tics. You can go to therapy, you can I could sometimes like make myself not do it, but it really bothers me when I don't do it. So for people who are watching this and you have OCD, it's kind of like having OCD. These tics that I do make me feel better. It makes my face relax. It makes me just feel calmer. And when I also have OCD, so I don't know if that could be a part of the tics, but people with OCD, if they see something out of place or if something goes wrong in their day and it wasn't on their schedule, people can kind of be jittery and anxious, and that's how I get when I have to do a tic. Like my body tenses up and I have to do these in order to relax. And that's just how it is for me. And so sometimes when I try to hold it back, it like makes my body like stressed out even more, and then I have to do it. Obviously, you guys don't see me do these often in my videos, and I found lately, since I've been doing all this research and looking more into it, I've been watching myself more and more and seeing like when it happens, when it doesn't happen. I found when I am talking or when I'm busy or when I'm occupied doing something, I don't do them. It's crazy. I don't do them. I don't know if I'm just so stressed sitting at home. I've been home for a year now, so I don't know if it's just me being home and not having anything to do, me sitting on my phone too much, but these are the times when I notice that I have these and that these happen. Often when I am around new people that I don't know or that I've only met a few times, I am embarrassed and I am worried. But like I said before, these tics don't stop me from going out. They don't prevent me from doing anything, because if I do let that bother me, then I'm not going to do anything in life and I'm just going to live a miserable life. I will tell you though, I thought that when I was in high school, I would never get a boyfriend, I would never be a mom, I would never be a wife, because who would want to marry someone with this? I look like a normal person, but these tics are just so embarrassing, and sometimes I see myself do them and I'm like, what? Like, why are you doing this? So I am very thankful that I have a loving husband who hardly notices them. Even when we were dating, he never even noticed them. I'm just so blessed to have such a loving husband who doesn't care, you know, and who still loves me for who I am, tics and all. So I just hope that my kids, Liam, doesn't always make fun of me or doesn't continue to make fun of me, because it is hard for me to like see someone else make fun of me. So I don't know, it's just something I have to live with, and I've learned to deal with and live with, and I think I'm getting better and feeling more like I'm okay with what this is. This is how God made me, and I'm fine. So I know that was a lot for this video, and some people might not even care, but I do know that some friends and family have questions, and I think they're too afraid to ask me. So I hope this video was helpful to anyone who has questions, anyone who has ever met me and wondered why my face looks like it does when I'm doing these tics. But I hope you guys like this video, because I was really excited but nervous to share this video, and I'm glad I got this out there because it really is like a weight lifted off my shoulder. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't be afraid to share my videos. I know I'm not the greatest editor or the greatest content, but I would appreciate it if you guys shared my videos. Like it, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next vlog. Alright, bye.